Hey, this is Ryan from CapitalismTools.com and from ClovisStar.com, a few of the sites I manage. I've been writing a little bit lately. Bitcoin has surged, and there's been a lot of. Uh, my buddy wants to say hi. This is my new adopted friend. This is Coco. I call him Coco Puff. He needed a home yesterday, so we took him in. He's my buddy. Imagine he'll be my lifelong friend now, and my new service dog. Anyway, with Bitcoin prices surging, I've been writing a lot. I've been pretty excited. A lot of people think that I've gotten wealth overnight, like all of a sudden I'm rich. And so, yes and no. There's a caveat to that. So I don't have any Bitcoin right now. I mean, I have a little bit, but I don't have a significant amount of Bitcoin that I have access to right now. What happened is that I was mining. I have a Bitcoin miner and a Litecoin miner, and I had been mining for quite a long time. I've been mining since 2011. Here, buddy, let me detach you. Anyway, I've been mining since 2011, since the price was like $7, and now it's over 1,800. So I have Bitcoin, but it's on a cold storage wallet that broke. So I have a phone that had a wallet on it, a Bitcoin wallet, and it was disconnected, so it was a cold storage wallet, and I continued to accumulate on that wallet, and then I would just connect it to the Wi-Fi to update the blockchain, so I'd have my my coin in my wallet. And I do that like 3 or 4 times a week, just so I'd have an update. And I had my keys, but we had moved and I had lost my keys. So my keys are somewhere in my storage. So I can't retrieve my Bitcoin until I either repair the phone that ended up getting cracked and the screen short-circuited. It's one of these Note 3s, so when the screen cracks, the LED disconnects so that it doesn't short out or something. It's some sort of safety mechanism in this phone. And so either I repair the phone or I find my encryption keys, my private key for my wallet, so that I can restore the wallet. So I actually am not wealthy. So I don't want to mislead people thinking that, oh yeah, I'm just like this overnight millionaire. So, to put it in perspective, when I fix my wallet, if I fix my wallet, and I may fix my wallet, I may not, I have several hundred coins. And that equals, to a good amount of money. I mean, I can go travel the world with the money I'll have from that wallet. But I have not seen that blockchain update on that wallet since late 2015. So I do have a little bit, because I continue to mine after that. I do have a little bit that I'll hold on to probably until Bitcoin gets to be like $10,000 a coin, and at that point, I'll be fairly well off, if it gets there, and I'm pretty sure it will. I think by mid 2018 we should see $10,000 Bitcoins. And the market share has increased billions of dollars this last month, so it's not like it's losing steam in any way. But one thing I will warn against is the blockchain split, the source code split between the two Bitcoin forks. I honestly think that's going to cause some turbulence in Bitcoin eventually. I have hedged myself in Litecoin mostly. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. I think Litecoin is the better of the two. The encryption, the blockchain speed, and everything else, I think Litecoin just is a superior currency. So I have hedged myself in Litecoin pretty good, and I suggest other people look into that. There's others, Namecoin, I have a bunch of those. Namecoin, Darkcoin, I have just a few other cryptocurrencies, and of course I made my own cryptocurrency, Cannabits, all the way back in 2009, well, late 2008, early 2009, so I'm still, exploring, but it's not like it's hugely important to me. I mean, after I retired, after my car accident, and it messed me up pretty good. You can see my wounds. My shoulder still doesn't work. I can't raise my hand above my head very high. And I lost 2 inches on my right leg because my ankle had to be reconstructed, and it fragmented in so many pieces that they couldn't fix it all. So they removed a good chunk of my tibia and fibia and shortened my leg 2 inches. So I haven't really worked since 2013, since the accident. Not very much anyway. I work online a bit. I run some websites and stuff, but yeah, I haven't really worked, and we're still okay. My wife really took over the reins. Her business is doing pretty good, and we're able to travel and do our thing, and and make some investments in our future. I'll be getting my MBA here, and I'm just starting classes in September, so all is well there on my future. I'm looking at possibly getting back into business someday. Maybe running a company. I really enjoy business. I really enjoy capitalism, and that's why I've always encouraged people to get into it, because I not only find it fulfilling, but I find it profitable and liberating. If you don't have to depend on the government, if you don't have to depend on an employer, if you don't have somebody else deciding your future for you, and you're able to make your own liberty by yourself through financial means, then what could be more satisfying? And so at capitalismtools.com, for a couple years now, I've been teaching people how to not only use Bitcoin, but start businesses and make good investments. And even though I went through a little turbulence since my accident, and like I said, I've been recovering ever since. I had 45 fractures, lost a couple inches on my leg, torn rotator cuff on my shoulder. I went through hell. But the one thing that I've recommended to people is don't take on debt. And that was my saving grace, is that I took on no debt before the accident. In fact, I have never in my life ever applied for a credit card, ever. I've never had a credit card. I've never applied for a credit card. I have no credit, and I have no need and no reasons and no desire to get credit. So when I got in my accident and finances fell apart because I wasn't working 96 hours a week anymore, wasn't running my businesses anymore, we were fine. I wasn't making $600 a month car payments. I wasn't making $600 a month credit card payments. I wasn't dealing with a major. You want to go say hi to the puppy? You got these two doggies. Where are they? Oh yeah, there they are. He's just saying hi, huh? He's a good boy, isn't he? Come on, Coco. Anyway, so don't take on debt. Don't take on unnecessary debt. With my MBA, I'm taking no student loans, paying 25% of it up front and paying payments over the next 12 months on the rest of it. And even if it takes me 5 years, it'll be prepaid. Whatever it's going to take me. I doubt it'll take me that long. Either way, I'm paying up front. I won't be dealing with interest and debt. The monthly payments that I'll be paying is interest free, so no debt there, no interest based debt anyway. And then everything's paid off in 12 months. So that's what I recommend. If the world comes to a fork in the road, and you have financial difficulties, say you get in a car accident or somebody gets cancer or something like that, and you can't work anymore, well, at least you don't have debt. You might live poor, and that's what we did. I mean, I was making over $100,000 a year before my accident. I was in robotics, and I had several businesses and a retail store, and I was making well over $100,000 a year. But I drove for 3 years of it anyway, I drove a 1986 Ford F-350 that I paid $900 for. So I didn't have car payments, and we paid my wife's car off, and we had some properties. I invested in some acreage in Northern California. I had 3 lots that were paid off at the time of my accident, and sold those off to pay our bills and stuff, and to get through the hard times. And in fact, I paid. I got paid in Litecoin for one of my properties. A guy gave me 1,278 Litecoin. That was back in 2013. For one of my properties that I only paid $3,500 for. That 1,278 Litecoins today is worth well over $100,000. So it's been good. It's been really good to me. getting into Litecoin and cryptocurrency. But that's what I say, you know, if you can live cheap, you know, you don't go out for the latte every day, you don't take on debt, you don't get credit cards, you don't take student loans, and you just work with what you've got, then the worst thing can happen to you. The most terrible situation can come about, and you still survive, you still carry on. You walk forward with your head held high without having to deal with debt and bill collectors and, you know, interest and bounce checks and all that stuff. You know, you can move on and have a secure future, even though, you know, you're not living the high life and you're not having all the amenities and the luxuries. You still at least don't have debt and tragedy and, you know, all that follows. So that's what I recommend. You can learn more at capitalismtools.com, where I teach about Bitcoin, investing, business, entrepreneurship, and business management. And soon I'll be even more qualified to teach that, because within the next couple of years I'll have an MBA. All right, you guys, peace out.